Hi everybody, this is me, Willa. So first of all, I know I don't do a lot of up close and personals, or I don't do a lot of videos, so this is kind of different. But I am going to start this new thing, and I am going to teach you guys marketing. A lot of people are wondering what's going on, why I haven't posted any new tutorials. You know, they used to hate my little 15 minutes tutorials or 15 seconds tutorials, but I no longer do tutorials because I'm kind of like switching it over, and I'm starting this thing called an education channel. I know a lot of you guys noticed just recently my Instagram videos has been deleted, and it really kind of bothered me, but I really wanted to make sure that anything that I do record, that I have some form of protection over my videos and kind of have backup footage just in case anything ever happened. I did take 2 months to rebuild a better system. If anybody's still having a problem or an issue with anything, you guys can email me at bookinghairbyWilla. I have a great team now who would help you guys get any answers that you needed, especially if it's for like a DVD or anything. But since now I no longer do free videos, I did want to do something to help out with my followers who has been following me for years. Some of you guys remember me way back then. I was like the only person who was giving out free anything on the internet. I have been doing classes for a while now, for a couple years now. I think my first class was like about 2 years ago. So I've been doing really big classes for years, and you guys have been very supportive. So I kind of feel like either way, I kind of taught you guys everything, I can possibly think of. But I think that with teaching you guys all those skills, the most important thing that I can teach you guys is marketing, and how to market yourself as a stylist. These marketing videos are kind of for anybody. If you're not a stylist, if you're a model, whatever you might do, I know for a fact that you can benefit from it. For those who don't know, I'm 27 years old. I started doing hair 4 years ago, and I'm not saying I master it, but I have became very good at it. When I first started off, I think I was kind of iffy. I didn't know what I was doing, but I allowed you guys to see my growth, which I think that's why a lot of people follow me and support me, because they have watched me grow throughout the years and become this particular person. A lot of you guys don't get a chance to speak to me, though. I'm a mother of 3 daughters. You're going to hear them in the background in a couple other videos. Actually, I had to come to my garage to record these. But I'm a mother of 3 daughters. They are 5, 6, and 7. So then I had sat back and thought, like, there's a lot of people out there with kids, probably less kids than me, and they're trying to figure out how can they balance being this stylist or being this particular person, and how could they market themselves and grow themselves. And there's a lot of people who are single parents, and coming from a person who is a single parent and been a single parent for years now, it is hard. It's going to be very difficult, and marketing is so important. And me knowing so many talented people, I know talented people because I follow a lot of the unknown people, the up and coming people. And I think that the only thing that they're missing is how to properly market themselves. And I'm like, man, I can post their picture and they would get 6,000, 7,000 likes. I'm like, man, if they knew how to market themselves, then they would get the same reaction, and then things would be phenomenal. Another thing about me that is different is that I'm considered a celebrity stylist, but not because I do celebrities. And I know a lot of people wonder why I don't have Beyonce sitting in my chair or Sierra or somebody. But my biggest weakness is my daughters. Because I have 3 kids, I can't commit to any celebrity. I couldn't commit to anybody. I barely can commit to a building because their age and things are so up and down. So I don't really have the opportunity, or never really could take the time out to do celebrities, even though I've done some. But I can never build my career around them because I am very tied up. Another thing with teaching you guys these marketings, one thing I do want to share with you guys is for you guys to make sure that everything that I'm teaching you, you take the time out and you do it yourself. My biggest thing was why I was on these roads, or why I was doing 30 people, or why I was in Bahamas, or why I was in the state, or whatever the case may be. Oh, I had glitter on my lip. Okay, anyway, why I was doing all this is that I put my brand in my business, which is your brand, in the hands of other people. And now that I'm older, I'm wiser, after taking these 2 months out, I realized that these people couldn't possibly have your best interest in heart. So make sure that you watch your brand, make sure that you watch your business, make sure that you just take this time out and do it yourself. And people go, oh, I don't have time to marketing, I'm in the shop all day, I don't have time for Instagram. But if you build your brand and you build this and you market yourself properly, then those 2 weeks that you take out, or those 2 days that you take out just to set these things up, would help you make 10 times more. Because what you're making now is little money. You know, imagine coming to the state, like I can come to the state, do 30 people for $200, $300, and then go home. I mean, and all I do is post and say, hey, I'm coming to Chicago. They line up. And I know a lot of people can benefit off that, which people like me who have kids who can't really be in a shop all day. I can't really commit to being in a shop all day. Now, another thing is, I was founded on Facebook, and I was founded because I post and I advertise and I market myself. So the same marketing strategy I used 3 years ago, I'm still using it now. Like I still wake up and I still market myself daily. Another thing that we are going to talk about is you're going to have to stay very consistent. This is going to be a 30-day challenge. You are going to spend the next 30 days doing these, and then at the end of those 30 days, then we can determine if this worked for you. If it don't, the first 5 videos are going to be very basic. It's just going to tell you what you need to do and what you set up. And then we're going to go into more details. And mind you, these are things that people would put a price on. So everything that I'm sharing to you is going to be very useful. It's not going to be from the book. It's going to be exactly like it is. I'm not going to be like these big spontaneous words. I'm just going to tell you different things that can help you because I can relate and it helped me. So saying that I've been in the industry for 4 years and I accomplished all this, and you go, how? It's because I market myself. And I'm not the best at weave or the best at this and the best at that. You know, I'm still growing, and every day I learn something different. Doing this, you're going to have to be in a tunnel vision. We're going to talk about being in a tunnel vision, meaning setting everything aside and putting back what's important. And even if that takes when you have to cut off partying or doing this or doing that, and sometimes it may be you have to cut off a relationship. Sounds strange, but if you respect you, you're going to respect your growth. So you might have to cut off a couple of people just to get everything in order and to get everything in focus. But I can guarantee you that it would be very successful for you at the end. Speaking of, I talk about how I turned a negative situation into a positive. For those who do know, I've been arrested like 13, 20, whatever times. Years ago, before I started doing hair, before I walked into the hair school, I was in a relationship, and I would fight over my man, or I'd fight over whoever. And I did that, and I battled that for a couple of years until I realized one day, this is not where I want to be. Who wants to be beating up people in and out of jail? So if I can turn a negative situation, I went from this girl who was in and out of jail, but I graduated. I mean, I made the best grades. I did everything I'm supposed to, but at some point, I felt the need to get into arguments, whether if it was over guys. I mean, they were petty. It wasn't nothing serious, but those are things that I experienced. So if I can turn a negative situation into something positive, meaning if I went from that to this, then that would tell you a lot. And a lot of people, at some point, they would judge you off that. They would go, oh, she been this and she been that. And I had a friend who recently, he tapped me on the shoulder, and he was like, yo, this is you? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you never told me. And I was like, no, because I didn't want to tell you. And he was like, why wouldn't you? And I was like, because I would be afraid you'll judge me because I've been in trouble before. He was like, no, I actually respect you because look at your growth. Look at you are. Look where you at today. You know, that's something that you should tell people and you should be very proud of. So it took for him to tell me that, to wake up and be like, yeah, you know, I'm very proud of who I am today, because no matter what, you know, I did experience or what I did go through, I still made something out of myself, and I still accomplished a lot. And more style. It took stylists 10 years to accomplish what I accomplished, and I accomplished all of that with 3 daughters, with a record, or whatever the case may be. But either way, if you are going through something, or did you do something in your past doesn't determine you. Sometimes your past will make you the person you are today. So you have to not let others or anybody put you down for something that you experienced. Sometimes God make you experience certain things to tell other people, to motivate other people. And sometimes it's like, it's a testimony, pretty much. So that, if you are experiencing anything before you go into this challenge, do not worry about it. Coming from somebody who constantly get beat down for stuff, and you know, coming from somebody who deals with a lot of negativity, and we're going to talk about negativity too, you have to stay focused. You have to, you have to continue to use your blessing that God bless you with, which is your talent. So this is pretty much what we're going to talk about. And then I know for a fact, not saying I'm for sure these videos are going to work or the things that I teach you, but months ago, like January, I started a cosmetic line. It's called the Willa Collection. A lot of people don't know I own it, but I do. I started it, and I'm thinking, oh, it's not going to be that serious. We're going to sell like 10 lipsticks. Oh, it's going to be easy. Then I woke up one morning, 10 turned to 20, 20 turned to 30, 30 turned to 60. 60 people are buying this lipstick a day. And I go, wow. And then I look back and I look at the way that I market it, and I look at the way that I present it to people. Nobody knows that I'm black. Nobody cares if I'm white. Nobody know anything. They just know that that brand markets themselves consistently, and our growth was crazy. And numbers don't lie. I tell people that all the time. Numbers don't lie. So if you can go from making 5 orders a day from 60 orders a day, then that tells you a lot about your business. And this brand has no particular face on it. It doesn't even have my face on it. It just have my name on it. So if I can build a brand in a couple months, I know that I can help you guys. And know that anything that I am doing or that I am telling you guys is from the bottom of my heart, and I want to see everybody grow. If you guys have any more questions, you can email me. We can talk through email, and I can kind of help you guide you. Anyways, I can help guide you. So we're going to start off with the first video, and then I'm going to record the first 5 videos, and then I'll be back every Sunday. I'm going to post videos for you guys, or different videos, or different marketing tips. They would always be like this. I think that is important to get up close and personal with you guys. I'm not going to have this Beyonce fan, and my hair's not going to be blowing. No, I really don't feel that I need all that. I really just want to have, great contact with you guys, and talk to you guys and talk to you guys through this video. If you guys can do me a favor, if you are going to participate in this challenge, put your Instagram name underneath the video. That would definitely help me follow you guys. You guys are able to share your story, if you want to, underneath these videos about how, if you are a single parent and the things that you are struggling. I will communicate back, and I would answer back. If you guys don't know, I have a up-and-coming talk show, and it's called Behind the Chairs, and it's definitely going to get into this, but it's going to prepare me for it. You guys are going to help prepare me for it, and I am going to be able to see if this 30-day challenge is effective. So I'll be back. This is video 1, and video 2 is about setting up your social site. So I'll see you guys later.